Hey friends, Minty here, and welcome back to another fabulous episode of Minecraft. And today is a very, very special video for all you viewers out there. And you know why? Because I have accomplished something very time consuming, and it took a lot of time to do. And that accomplishment is this mansion behind you. This mansion took over maybe a month to build because it has so many creations inside of it. And it does have the use of MrCrayfish's furniture mod inside of it, and I'm so happy to share with you all the amazing features of this home and everything inside it. So without further ado, let's get right into the cinematics.
Break it down like this.
Okay, so starting with the exterior of the house, let me just destroy some of this grass here. We have our beautiful diorite stacks, followed by some hedges that you cannot jump over, just to guard the house a little bit. They do add this really nice aesthetic design to the house that I really like. And I just put it around this side too, just to give it that extra design. And there's a fly right by my ear, and it annoys me so much. And right here to the front of the house, I have this beautiful waterfall kind of like design with glass panels so the water doesn't fall over the edges, with quartz slabs and lights right here at night so you can see them, and those are toggleable off and on. And right over here we have our dark oak doorbell, and you can ding that and it actually plays a doorbell sound, so how cool. And this is the greatest feature of the front entrance. It is the sliding door, and I absolutely love this because it just adds a nice modern feel to the buildings. And if we look over to our left, we have a beautiful kitchen, and it looks like a creeper has decided to stay here at my house. They really like my house. And just going over here, if we just walk on the quartz tile, we have this beautiful island here that we made out of a purple, pinkish desks with actual working kitchen counter drawers and ovens and oven range hoods that actually light up. As if you see closely, they light up and you can turn them on and off. And if I just actually turn off this light right here, you can actually see the light emitting right here. So I just want to leave this light on just to give it that nice feel and just to light it up in here. We have two ovens right here. Hopefully this one, I just call this one a convection and this one a regular one because it's always nice to have two ovens. And over here we have our row of kitchen cabinets with stuff inside them based on what is below them. So nothing's in these cabinets. Whatever I feel like I place here, I'll just put whatever is needed up in this kitchen cabinet up here. And we also have some kitchen counter drawers just to add something to the sink here, which can also have water in it, which is really awesome. But I have to have a water block below it in order for it to work. And here we have our dishwasher, and this you can be used to repair tools, otherwise known as dishes, using a bucket of soap, which I already use here, and I use some tools to previously wash and repair them, just to see how much it worked, because there's regular water and super soapy water, which is really cool, and you can craft soap. Obviously, there's no tools in here right now because I used them all up and I got rid of them accidentally. But I'll maybe show you all the devices in this house. So over here we have our microwave, and what this is basically our furnace, but it cooks one thing at a time, but it's super efficient and fast. So if I have some meat, actually let's go to the fridge. We should have some raw beef in there, and let's just take one of those, and let's just pop that in the microwave and just quick start, and it makes a sound, and when it's done it'll beep like that, and there you go. A cooked steak is ready for you to eat in less than 2 seconds. So let's just put him right in there with the other kitchen counter. And over here is the toaster, which can actually be used to make, toast. So if I shift and right click the toaster, the toast will actually go down, and after a couple of seconds the toast will actually pop up, and we can have some nice crispy toasts. Unfortunately no butter. Like that. Can I get that? There we go. There's our toast. And just pick that up like that. And then we can just put it down on this plate like I have here, like that. Just put it down. Let's actually make it face this way. And over here, and it just looks so nice. And I think it actually restores more hunger than a regular bread slice. Speaking of which, I should show you how all to make bread slices, which actually takes us to the next feature of the kitchen. So here we have is our beautiful wood chopping board. And here, if I just take a loaf of bread and a knife, which is also part of the furniture mod, if I place the bread down, it's rendered and it looks so nice. And if I just right click it, it'll chop it into 6 bread slices, which you can put back in the toaster, and we'll just have toaster ready to eat. And I like, actually, you know what, I'm just gonna leave a piece of bread on here just to give it that extra nice look. And here, over to our next device, is the ever so loved blender, which can be used to make a huge assortment of drinks. And we have a recipe book because I often forget what drinks to make, but I have made the fruit crush in here. And if we go to the blender, we can actually see the recipes in here. So for the fruit crush, you need 2 apples and 4 melons, and for the veggie juice, you need 4 carrots, 1 potato, and 2 pumpkin pies, rather expensive. Cookies and cream, another favorite, requires 2 cookies in 1 bucket of milk, which is simple enough. And here we have the energy drink, which requires redstone, there's fire charge, and 16 sugar. That would hype me up for sure, actually. And over here we have cups that you can place on the actual tabletop, and you can actually 3D render them like this with juice inside of them. So if I could just like grab one of these and like place it down on top of this, and it would look so nice. It actually just adds so much to the kitchen. So let's just go ahead and get rid of that. And over here, as you saw earlier, we have our fridge. And if we take a peek inside it, it's just a cool little UI with, you can just store a bunch of perishable items in here. I like to store in here just so you know they don't expire or anything. But the actual feature of here, if I look down, there's the freezer. And what this does is you can take a freezer pack and put that in there, and I already used some of it earlier on, and I put a piece of rotten flesh in there, and it turns to regular flesh, which then you can then cook, I believe, and it actually just gives you the same amount of food restoration as like a piece of meat would, which is actually a really nice feature. And I think I don't have any rotten flesh. I'll have to show you guys later. So moving on to the next room, we have another sliding door in here. We have the guest bedroom, and I love this room because I just made all one color, so the guests would be happy with it for whoever wants to come to my house. I gave them a ceiling fan so they don't get cold at night, and their nice king-size modern bed, along with 2 bedside cabinets and a nice clock. We also have some paintings back here just to give that extra look, and an ice sort of window thingy. I tried to make it look nice, and there's a skeleton out there, and just to give that extra feel. And over here we have our armor closet, and you can actually store armor in it like I did here. I stored not too valuable armor just because I need the best armor in this house because I'm the owner of it, and so I just gave them like a wardrobe to change into. And so let's close up these doors, and here I gave them over here I gave them a computer set which they can actually use to their disposal. And I have a desk cabinet complete with a desk, a chair, a printer, a laptop, and a router, which is actually a pretty nice feature, which is all this room has to offer. And so moving on to the next room, we're just going to exit through this also cool sliding door up here, and we have to move upstairs. Creepier, you're welcome to stay for a while. Also guys, if you like the build so far, please be sure to leave a big fat thumbs up and subscribe for new videos, and hit that bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Let's move on to the next part of the house. And over here we have the stairs, which we have some fence gates just to keep everyone safe, you know. And here we have some paintings, and just to make it look really nice. And here if you just go through here, and we have a light at the bottom of the stairs just so you can see if you have to go to the fridge to get like a snack or a drink. And here we also have some lights here so you can also see. And coming to the top of the stairs, we have this beautiful drink bar over here that we use to make drinks. Well, obviously kid-friendly drinks, like another fruit crush. So let's take 2 apples and 4 melons. So I can show you how to make this. So we just plop those in there and pop these in there and shift right click and it'll just blend for us. And if you can hear me over that incredibly loud blender sound, it'll continue to blender. Here, let's just pick up this cup. And if we continue to blend, it'll stop. And we can just right click the blender and it'll give us our fruit crush. And then we can serve this to our guests and we'll be all ready to go and everyone will be happy. And here we just have a glass floor right here where we can see the bottom of the floor, and I thought it would be a really nice feature to add to the drink bar. Also to our left is my favorite room in the entire house, and it is, if you read by the sign, it is the gaming room. And I absolutely just love this room because I put so many colorful carpets in here. Also with the nice feature of 2 gaming desks. This one is mine right here, and this one is for a guest. Baby Zombie? Is that you? And here we just have a chest where we just put a whole bunch of random stuff here. And I just have a backpack in here just to keep all my stuff in there. I have no idea why I put it there. And just thought it would be a really nice feature to add. And over here we have our modern TV set. And I put a nice red couch on here with a coffee table with a TV remote, along with 3 TV desks and a TV and a potion just to give that really nice look. So coming back to the desks here, we have the computer setup, which I showed in the guest bedroom. It basically has everything that you need here for an essential gaming setup with an actual gaming chair that I like to call it, and you can actually spin in these chairs, which adds so much. So you can act when your friends are over, you can act like you're like this, and then you can turn around and say go like, hey, what's up, what's happening, bro? It's just a really cool feature. In this computer right here, you can use this thing called Mine Bay, and you can put in emeralds to buy things online, and you can actually trade like villager trading. But I don't have anything to trade right now. And we also have this neat feature of the desk cabinet. Oh, we actually do have some emeralds to trade, which is really nice. Let's test this out. So if I wanted to buy the skeleton head, I would just have to put the dollar amount. You can just buy that, and it gives me the skeleton head. It took away my emeralds, but I just have the skeleton skull right here. And we can put those back right there, and I can just place the skeleton skull wherever. I guess I can place it right here if I want. And it just looks really cool there. I think I'm just going to keep that there. And moving on to the next room, we have the bathroom, because this is the best room in the entire house. No, I'm just kidding. So this is actually a quite empty bathroom. I haven't quite finished this yet. Made of concrete, and here's like a sort of like a bench, I call it, or maybe just a thing so you can rest on. And here we have the toilet over here. We can have the toilet over here, and we can just, like it says down there, it says press G for farts. So we can just do that, and it's kind of embarrassing actually. So if you never need to relieve yourself, here's the place to go. And over here we have the shower, and this is where I go to clean myself off every single morning. Just take a shower and with my clothes on apparently. So let's just turn that off and turn the light off, and once we're done we can just walk out. Also with a ceiling fan to keep the steam filter in here once you be able to take a shower. And some packed ice so people can't see what you're doing in here. And if I just open this door, it will lead us to the game room, which is different from the gaming room, because this is a room where people just go to hang out and have fun. Like, if people just want to sit at a table, talk, watch some TV with the TV I provided up there, or just look out the window and enjoy the beauty that is behind us. And we can put games on here, laptops, D&D, whatever you want. And here's a couch so you can just chill on here, just have a good time. Oh, I have the skeleton skull on my head. I don't want that. And you can just chill here and have a good time and play games. Moving on to the very obvious outdoor patio out here is something I created in mind with the thought of beauty in mind. I really wanted to make this probably one of the best rooms of the house, even though this is the best room of the house, just to give people that feeling of awe, if you know what I mean. So if we fly over here, we can actually see that we put outdoor tables with modern chairs and plates in case we ever want to dine out here. And over here we have some modern stairs leading up to the roof where an unfinished roof is. And I have not finished this part of the house, but hopefully I will get this part finished just in time for a new video so I can give you guys a bunch of updates on this. And so if we head back down here, we go to the room on our right, which is the master bedroom, also known as my room. And this is just probably the life of the house right here. because I have this room decked out with purple carpets, because that's my favorite color, a toaster, a green laptop, purple router, green printer, and purple gaming chair, along with a spruce desk, and it has bread and toast inside of it, just to give it that extra pizzazz to it. And if we actually dig this skeleton skull out of our inventory, I think I'm just gonna pop this down on here just to give it that extra niceness to it and just make it seem really cool, because it matches the diorite actually. And speaking of that, these are diorite cabinets, and I have 2 of them each side, which has 4 in total. And here I have is the TV remote. I actually think I might take that and pop that on top of, oh, I can't do that, never mind. I wanted to see if I could pop that on top of the desk cabinet so I could just be there when I wake up in the morning, maybe watch some TV, which is right here. And I think it really adds the niceness to this room. And over here we have our king-size bed where I go to bed every night, complete with green banners, paintings, and a nice window to look out of. Doesn't that just look beautiful? All the trees and everything, the lakes, the hills, the rocky cliffs. I think I really chose a good place to put this mansion. Now if we go to this door right here, this also enters the game room right here from my bedroom, so I can enter here anytime I want. And over here we have an upgraded fence right here just to match this dark oak wood of the house, just so I don't fall down the stairs, then that would be a real hazard. And over here we have the light switch, which turns off the lights, and we also have the fan switch, which turns off the fan. And let me turn that back on just to add that extra coolness to the room. And so if we head back down the stairs and get through these gates for a minute, we can actually head to the living room. And this is really anticlimactic because this isn't much. I plan on adding way more to the room. And comment down below what you guys want me to add to this house or more to the living room, just to make it more special to the viewers. And over here we just have this humongous cyan couch. You can basically sit anywhere where you want, just have a good time. Just sit over here if you want. You can sit in the corner right here and just chill with your friends, talk about your life or something, and just have a good time. Also, we have another TV with more cabinets you can just store stuff in. And here we have a coffee table for the morning daily grind, also complete with a work laptop, which just is there for looking at and just looking pretty, because if I try to right click it, it'll take it off and I have to put it back on there. And that pretty much concludes it with the house tour. And as we head back out here, we're just going to take one last look at the house as we exit here. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the build. Please comment down below what you think I should add to this house or what I should add to the rooms. And please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and click that notification bell so you never miss a new upload by me. Stay fresh!